Shalom, shalom. This is Brother Kwame back again. I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Akakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well, and shout out to my brothers out there at YSO Nashville. All right. Salutations, last but not least, all you brothers out there pushing the word to the four corners in sincerity and in truth. Okay. Today, man, I wanted to go into the east wind. All right. Because in the scriptures, it tells you that wisdom gives us the knowledge of the operation of the elements, man. Okay, so when you read in the scriptures about the wind blowing in a certain direction, all right, there's a certain order of things, and there's a reason why they blow in each direction, all right? So, for example, when we read, about the east wind, it has its purpose, okay? And we're going to break that down today, man. We're going to make it short and simple. All right? Now, this is Exodus chapter 14, verse 21, and it reads, "And Moses stretched out his hand and over the sea, and Yahweh caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all that night, and made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided." So you see that? The east wind is what blew upon the waters, and that's what caused the sea to dry up, okay? And that's how the Heavenly Father divided the waters in the time of the Exodus. And this is all through the order of the operations that he had established according to the east wind, right? We're going to grab another precept to show you the purpose of it. And this is Genesis chapter 41, verse 23, and it reads, "And behold, 7 ears withered, thin, and blasted with the east wind sprung up after them." All right, and this is in reference to Joseph's dream. He was given a vision by the Heavenly Father that there would be 7 years of prosperousness, and then follow after that, it would be 7 years of famine and drought. And how did he reveal this premonition or this vision to him? Was by showing him the east wind blowing upon the crops. And when that east wind came, it caused all of the crops to wither and to fade away, and it was basically destroyed because of that. You see? Continuing on, "And the thin ears devoured the 7 good ears. And I told this unto the magicians, but there was none that could declare it to me. And Joseph said unto Pharaoh, the dream of Pharaoh is one. God has shown Pharaoh what he is about to do." You see? So this was a vision that he was receiving from the Heavenly Father that Pharaoh got, and he went to Joseph to inquire about it to see what it meant. Continue on, verse 26. "The 7 good kine are 7 years, and the 7 good ears are the 7 years the dream is one. And the 7 thin and ill-favored kine," right, meaning the withered crops, "that came up after the 7 years, after the 7 years of famine." Continuing on, it says, "And the 7 empty ears blasted with the east wind shall be 7 years of famine." All right. So that being understood, man, when we read the scriptures now, we have a better understanding of what it means when he says the east wind. All right. Lord willing, we go through and do each one, but we're going to continue on with this understanding. I'm going to get 2 more scriptures and we're going to close it out. But this is Hosea chapter 13 and 15, and it reads, "Though he be fruitful among his brethren," and who is this referring to? The tribe of Ephraim, okay? Or the northern kingdom. "Though he be fruitful among his brethren, an east wind shall come up. The wind of Yahweh shall come up from the wilderness." You see? So the east wind is equated with the desert land, all right? And that's how it brings this famine. It comes from a dry place, you see? "And his spring shall become dry, and his fountain shall be dried up. He shall spoil the treasure of all pleasant vessels." You see, so the Heavenly Father proclaimed that he will blow an east wind from the wilderness, or from the desert land, that'll come and devour up all the good that he has bestowed upon the northern kingdom in this chapter. All right. And we'll just grab this last one and end it out, man. 2 or 3 witnesses, but we're going to end it with 4. And this is Ezekiel chapter 17 and 8. It says, "It was planted in a good soil by great waters, that it might bring forth branches, and that it might bear fruit, that it might be a goodly vine. Okay, and who is he talking about right here? He's speaking of Israel, and he's comparing us to a good tree that he intended to plant. Our people were supposed to, grow up in the ways of righteousness and produce good fruit. However, the Heavenly Father saw some iniquity in us because we were sinning against him. And this is verse 19, and where he declares his judgment, and he says, "Say thou, thus saith Yahweh power, shall it prosper? Shall he not pull up the roots thereof and cut off the fruit thereof, that it wither?" You see? So the Heavenly Father proclaimed a curse upon the tree that he planted, which was Israel. Right? He likens us to that tree, and he says that he's going to cut it down and make it wither. And how is he going to do that? It shall wither, continuing on, it shall wither in all the leaves of her springs, even without great power or many people to pluck it up by the roots thereof. Yea, behold, being planted, shall it prosper? Shall it not utterly wither when the east wind toucheth it? You see, so the Heavenly Father asks, if something is touched by the east wind, is it not going to dry up? You see? Back to verse 10, I'm reading from the top one last time. Yea, behold, being planted, shall it prosper? Shall it not utterly wither? When the east wind toucheth it, it shall wither in the furrows where it grew. Hey, so hopefully that was edifying to the elect. Try to make it short and concise as possible. And with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakwadash. And until next time, Shalom.